Mike Tyson always describes how he found like DMT.
Yeah.
Did you ever get into any of the hallucinogenic side of things?
Ayahuasca. Yeah.
So ayahuasca is something you did ayahuasca? Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I really want to do it.
Yeah, it's an experience.
I hear you got to have a shaman and like.
It's helpful. I think it's better if you have a shaman, and I say do it at least.
How many times have you done it?
I've done it 7 times. I say do it at least 4 times, because the first time a lot of times is just getting your bearings, but you got to do it a couple times to really.
Did you do it? Like, did you go to Costa Rica or where were you at?
I did it. I did it in Southern California. There's a shaman from Hawaii that he would come here every year for 6 months, and he would do pretty much every weekend. He would do a Friday, Saturday.
Wow.
And so I did it with him a couple of times. I have another friend in Topanga who has ceremonies at his house. I did it a couple of times, but I would love to go to the Amazon and do it. I heard it's hardcore there, but I want to have that experience.
They, I had a friend of mine who did it, who was addicted to cocaine and, had a issue with, sleeping with every woman he met and gambled like a crazy person. And he did 2 days straight and it like changed his life. He said it was like doing 30 years of therapy.
It shows you stuff. But the truth is you have to be ready to
like you gotta want to see that.
You got to be ready to see it. But
right.
it shows you stuff.
Do you remember the craziest thing that you got out of it or that you saw while you were on ayahuasca? Because I'm really curious into trying it.
So for me, I'm more kinesthetic, so it was more the feeling of it. And it's when you drink the drink, like the experience was you can feel it like going into your stomach and like pulling like stuff out of your body. And then most people purge. And so when you go to ayahuasca, you sit down in your spot and they give you like a bucket
to puke.
They call it purging because it's not really puking.
Because you're not supposed to eat.
You're not supposed to eat
going into it.
You're not supposed to, and so it's stuff like it's coming out of your mouth, it's coming out of your eyes, sometimes it's coming out of your ears.
Did that happen to you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And I had like, I don't know if it was past life stuff, but I had images of being like a Native American warrior and having to choose between going to war and going to train with the shaman, and that's kind of how my life has kind of been, where I did the warrior football player thing, but then now I'm kind of moving towards the shaman.
Wow. Yeah, someone, my friend said he said there was a lady, like a voice, her, whatever he was saying, right? And he was like, there was like trauma that I had as a child that I don't even remember, but it was holding me down without me even knowing it. And he was like, it was almost like they committed surgery on me. Yeah. And they cut it out of me.
Yeah. Yeah.
That shit's crazy. Did you hear like a lady or like, cause I've heard that multiple times from people that there's like, something that's talking you through it or like.
So I haven't heard a lady, but for me, it's an ayahuasca, an animal will come. Like a wolf came one time, and a white rhino came another time.
Wow.
But it's kind of that same state that you experience when you daydream or even sometimes a night dream.
Yeah.
That's and it shows you stuff.
Did it change you?
It did. But I've been doing this work for a long time, like meditation, like doing a lot of retreats.
You ain't new to this. You're true to this.
I'm not. Yeah, exactly. And
it's in you. It ain't on you.
Exactly.
Sir.
So when it comes up, it's like, okay. This is what's next. This is what I'm moving through.
Right. That's fucking wild, man.
Yeah, you got to do it, man.
I know. I need to. One of my friends has someone in Malibu that does it.
Yeah.
But I want to do it like, so make sure I'm with the right person.
The group you do it with is extremely important.